Hey guys, this is RPG Fan 2005. It's been a while. It's a crazy world out there. Been really busy with work and doing all kinds of other stuff. But anywho, enough about that. Let's get it going. I've been wanting to play this game. I think I find it very, very interesting. It's Plague Inc. If you guys haven't played it before, it basically simulates basically viruses and infectious diseases, and in real lifetime environments. Yeah, it's crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in, get the ball rolling on it, and simulate the Ebola virus outbreak. I've been doing a little bit of research on it, not a lot. I'm not an expert on it, but I'm gonna try to emulate it to the best of my ability, and we're gonna go ahead and play some Plague Inc. Evolved. So Ebola is a virus, so we're gonna pick it. It's gonna be a virus because that's what it is. There's some I can modify the genetic code and give it some kind of boost and all kinds of other stuff, but I figured like it doesn't really need it, so it's just gonna be the basic standard, no boost, no. I mean, as you can see on there, the little Ebola virus thing looks like a little small round cell, but in reality the Ebola virus looks something more like this. So it doesn't look like it, but it's still a virus. So I mean, it's, Plague Inc. can't really nail it everywhere, but hey, let's go ahead and jump in, start the simulation here. The difficulty, if it's gonna be brutal, normal, or casual, I think I'm gonna make it brutal, because I think everybody, we live in a modern society where, if we go to casual, it says no one washes their hands. That's not gonna work. 67% of people wash their hands. That actually sounds legit. Like, some people would not wash their hands, but I mean, I don't know. But it does say doctors work only 3 days a week, which we obviously know it's not true. Doctors sometimes don't even get a day off, because they're very precious and very rare, or basically scarce. Doctors are scarce. So anywho, brutal I think is the way to go. Compulsive hand washing, doctors never go home, and sick people are in prison, which of course they're not really in prison, but as the Ebola virus has taught us, they quickly, boom, they put them in isolation, so it's kind of like prison, I guess, but basically, yeah, they isolate them. That's basically what that's trying to say. So let's get the ball rolling. Ebola virus, that's the name. Well, actually, I'm just gonna name it Ebola because that's what everybody calls it. So here we go. Ebola. Bam. Welcome to Plague Inc. So basically, from my research, a small bit of research, you couldn't even call it research, it was literally just looking up on the Wikipedia and watching a couple of videos. The location was started out in New Guinea, which is in West Africa, so that's where we're starting today on Ebola. Bam. One person has been infected, and it has started in West Africa. Bam. So virus disease type. Ebola is a virus, which means it randomly mutates rapidly and can be hard to control, which is, ain't that the truth. It costs DNA 2 points to devolve. So let's take a look here. Nothing so far. I think I have enough now. I think there's a little bit of coughing in the symptoms, so we're gonna start with that. Let's start with a little bit of coughing. Coughing. I have Pokemon on my mind, that's why I say coughing. Gotta get those points. West Africa. Smogon, yeah. Okay. So I got 9 points now. Let's look what the next symptom is. Would have to be sneezing. Yes, there is quite a bit of sneezing on there. Let me see. Pneumonia doesn't really quite, no, because that's usually like the flu that's caused by the cold. So we're gonna go this way with sneezing. So let's see. Redditors. A group of Redditors unsatisfied with the working conditions have put forward a motion to require readers to subscribe to a paywall. Community fully supportive. Okay, well, I don't even know how that has to do anything with me, but 6 are infected, 7 are infected, 8 are infected, 9 are infected. Man, this thing's spreading already. Let me see here. We got how many? 5 DNA points. It's also transmitted through livestock, which we don't have enough. 7 DNA points. I might do that one instead of just giving them symptoms. Let's get some transmission here. It's all transmitted by blood and infectious, blood to blood transmission. So we'll get to that here in a second once I get more DNA points. So now let's just look at the world, not knowing what's going on in the real world. West Africa, 12 have been infected. Not that bad. Just a couple of days. 13. It's slowly moving, slowly but surely here. See, the thing about Ebola or any virus or any infection, or even playing Plague Inc. if you played in the past, is that if you kill too quickly, you don't have enough. Basically, you're not transmitting it fast enough, which means that eventually it'll kill off all the people that have the virus and it won't be able to spread. So Ebola kind of works in that way. Like, it's really hard for the government to maintain it. So or not to maintain it, but it kills so quickly and doesn't spread as, I mean, it is spreading fast, but I'm just saying that if you kill too quickly, it will basically not work. Let's start with the livestock spread, since if you eat any meat that has been infected, cysts have mutated. It does cause cysts in the skin and rashes and lesions, external bleeding and such. So we'll keep that mutation on there. Let me see. Slight chance of bursting. So yeah, that's sick. If you look at the Ebola virus pictures, it's not a pretty sight. Let me see here. Let's throw it through blood transmission. We'll spread it that way. 79 people have been infected. No deaths though, no deaths. Usually by now they, well actually no, they wouldn't die in about 2 days. So, but 100 have been infected, 150. It's spreading like wildfire. I wish I wouldn't have to do the simulation, but for scientific purposes. No, I'm just joking. I'm just being a jerk right now, but thought it would be fun to simulate Ebola. It's not really fun in real life though. I don't take that as a joke. Blood transmission. Ten points. Let me see here. I don't have anything. No more symptoms. Can't go that way. Let me see. Pockets of infected flesh. No. Well, I guess, but increasing infection when they burst. That's not the way to go. We really want to go this way. Let's start with the rash over here. I completely forgot about the rash. It does cause sweating. It does cause nausea. So I completely forgot about that. So let's go that way instead of trying to figure out other weird ways that it can magically contaminate. Let's just stick to the facts for now. And if we have enough DNA points, we might experiment a little bit, but we want to try to be as legitimate as possible about the Ebola infection here. A tsunami hits the UK. Okay. $7,000 have been infected. The deaths that you see on there have been caused by the tsunami. So, vomiting symptom mutated. Okay, I guess that works. I mean, yeah, it does cause vomiting, projectile vomiting, even, kind of like how the Exorcist. Huh? The Ebola spreads to Central Africa. I don't know if that actually happened. Probably, but no, it hasn't happened. No, it has been contained in Guinea. Alright, we're slowly moving there. Wow, 112,000 infected. Scary. It does travel by air, but I don't know if you guys have seen those viral videos where people, they do like scary stuff. They scare people or that by showing up to, yeah, basically being all covered up from head to toe. Yeah, insomnia? No, it doesn't cause insomnia. I mean, I guess if you're sick, you wouldn't sleep because you feel so sick, but it doesn't really cause it naturally, so I'm gonna take that off here. Let me see. Pneumonia, no, but pulmonary edema, it does break down your respiratory system. Before I do that, let's stick with some transmissions here because we're gonna try to get it spread out. Viral stability, no. Does survive pretty good in the heat though. Let's stick with sweating. Let's do that because there's some sweating involved there. 8 million people. Wow. More infectious than TB. I don't know what TB is. TB is that. Somebody mentioned it was tuberculosis. I don't know. Slowly. West Africa is almost down. More infectious than HIV. Well, I don't think Ebola has gotten to that point in real life, but it's doing it in Plague Inc. evolved. New minor disease spreading. West Africa. Well, they have discovered it, but too many people are involved already. Yeah. Too many people are infected right now. This obviously was found out about a lot sooner in the real world. Almost all of West Africa has been infected. Wow, that's scary. Okay, West Africa is completely taken out. Well, not taken out, but infected. It's also known to have a fever, so I'm waiting to have enough points for that. Fever. Oh man, it's spreading to Brazil. Whoa, West Africa has started the work on a cure. Immune suppression symptom. Let me see. I guess, I mean, it is a virus, it evolves on its own. Diarrhea, it definitely does cause that a lot. I'm looking for that fever though. I think that fever might, well, actually, before we do that fever, let's go ahead and start with the diarrhea, because it shows like people start getting diarrhea first before anything else, which is kind of sick. But Brazil has been infected. First death in West Africa. So people are already dying. See, this is a scary thing about Plague Inc. that a lot of people could be infected, but the symptoms start showing up later and start killing people, which that's, I mean, according to the government and everybody, we know that Ebola is not that case, but it's just scary. It's scary to think that there might be something inside you that you have it, but you just are not showing any symptoms yet. Doesn't mean that you won't eventually, but it's just a scary thought. It's spreading like wildfire. Central Africa, East Africa, Sudan. I mean, I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, they're able to keep everybody under quarantine in West Africa in real life. And then we just got a case over here in the U.S. I mean, we don't really know. I mean, we really freak out whenever there's a symptom here in the U.S. But what if there's already symptoms showing out worldwide? And like in Plague Inc. In Central Africa, Sudan, and all that good stuff. Oh wow, fever symptom mutated. I didn't even have to do anything. So. Yeah, that happens. I mean, it's like Plague Inc. knows. It's like diarrhea, fever. There you go, Ebola. Like they already know. I mean, maybe just by typing in the name. I don't know. Maybe the developers know. Okay, he's doing the Ebola outbreak. I don't know. But so far, the past two mutations have been spot on as to what Ebola can do. And man, look at all these little red dots everywhere. It's spreading to different country here, to Bolivia. What is this over here? Egypt has been infected. Bolivia. What is this over here? Argentina has been infected. West Africa shuts down land borders. I think that they probably already did that in the real world. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did something like that. They don't want any more outbreaks in the area. Alright, so I got 27 now. Let's take a look. By cattle, by blood. Let's try by blood. Transmission by blood first. Symptoms through the mucous membrane. Sneezing, coughing, diarrhea, any type of bodily fluids that enter your body from an infected individual can spread it. South Africa hasn't gotten it yet. What is this? Angola already got it. Insomnia, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off because once again, it doesn't cause insomnia. I mean, I guess, like I said, if you're pretty much having trouble skin lesions, that does happen. But yeah, if you're having trouble sleeping because of it, I understand, but it doesn't actually cause insomnia. Gonna stick to the facts first. Stick to the facts. Spreading everywhere. There's too many countries for me to even know. South Africa, it's already in South Africa. East Africa has been infected. Saudi Arabia has been infected. Ebola has been placed on a watch list. Okay. See, the world population down here, it's already starting eradication of it, so we're slowly getting there. By animal, here we go, spreading by animal. The lethality is not that big. Let me see here. Okay, where has it spread over here? Turkey? No. Whoa, it's in Mexico. Wait, is it Mexico? What is that? No, in Central America. Okay. Total organ failure. That is correct. That is correct. Does cause total organ failure. Pulmonary fibrosis, scarring of the lungs. It does do that, unfortunately. Normally causes breakdown respiratory system. It does do that, so we're gonna do that here. That's pretty much the only two ways that it spreads, by blood and animals. I guess it does by air, but I mean it is caused by different lesions of the body. By water, I mean, I guess if you drink the water of someone that just took a shower, then of course, but it's not really like, whoa, first case of America. One person in America is infected right now, and not Germany but France. One person in France. Spain killed more people than the Black Death. That's scary. Okay. Let's take a look here. Affected, dehydration, no. Scarring of the lungs causes, no. No. So we gotta get over here to necrosis. It does cause necrosis, but there's something underneath necrosis.
virus called Holocaust and have it wipe out Europe.
Let me see. Yeah,
And then
no.
he's all,
I guess that's
and then he's
everything.
all this,
I guess we're gonna have to try to spread it through the heat and cold,
yeah. And
because
then
I'm pretty sure no matter where, it just spreads. As long as those have been oops combo, sneezing and diarrhea causes, yeah, basically infection to spread faster. Bam! I think we got our first Mexico case. Yes, Russia's leading the global cure effort. Cure's here. Cure's has killed more people than Spanish flu. Medicine in Spain is slowing the infection. Germany hasn't been infected. Okay, more cold. Global search focused on cure. Man, after so many deaths, 424 million deaths, crazy stuff. We're getting there. Coma. Well, not really. It shouldn't be causing coma, but I don't have enough points to get rid of it. Killed more than smallpox. This is scary. Okay, coma. Yeah, I gotta take that off.
But I mean, all it has is combo and Maya in it, so it's not like it has anything yet. Although you should look at the launch trailer.
Morocco begins to break down.
Season 2 Killer Instinct. No,
Central Asia. Almost all of Brazil is dead.
okay,
Like the whole state or continent.
What?
Cure's 25% complete. I'm killing more than infecting, so I mean that's what the Ebola virus should have done.
Those aren't relevant anymore.
Okay. West Africa is an anarchy. Let's hope it doesn't really get to that. This is way more blown out of hand than in the real world. Way more. Pulmonary necrosis.
What was the book Fat Kid?
I mean, it does cause symptoms of the lungs to just break down.
Fat Kid, what was it?
Okay.
Come on, man. Cause it's probably something dumb.
More infectious than the common cold. I mean, I guess that would be the truth.
The cow dog.
Okay.
Oh. They're mean. What? So what was it? Fat Kid.
Some people, I mean, there's still flights going on.
What was it? Come on, man.
40% has been. I mean, see, that's the crazy thing. There's no cure for Ebola. So it's like.
Morning. I read it in one morning. Yeah.
Let me see.
You probably think it's a lot longer than it is. Yeah, because I probably should remember it being long.
I believe that's everything. That's all the symptoms. That's all the transmissions. I guess the ability to not slow down medicine, I guess. Can try that.
Or borderline?
I mean, in poor countries. Whoa, look at that. It's like spreading like wildfire over here. Saudi Arabia's government has fallen. the cure's 50% complete. Russia's the one leading the abscences. I'm not sure what that is here. Okay. Tumors, nope. System infection. Multiple organs and tissue types, I guess, yeah. That's true. Coma, nope. Tumors, nope. So the Ebola virus, there was a viral video done today about a newsman who basically said that, you know, the media has been saying, oh my gosh, it's almost the end of the world and stuff because of the Ebola outbreak. And, you know, they're basically saying don't believe that, you know, we're perfectly safe and everything. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, I guess, I mean, that's true. I mean, there's some people making it a big deal, and then there's a lot more people saying it's not a big deal. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's really hard to know exactly what is causing all those issues. I mean, not causing all those issues, but it's hard to know the truth, the actual truth. Like, is Ebola really going to be is that big of an outbreak that you have to be careful where you know, everywhere you travel and everything? I mean, you have to be careful anyways. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff whenever you travel. It's scary no matter where you go or what's going on, whether it be with Ebola or catching you know, parasites with mosquitoes and all kinds of other stuff. So it's just a really scary situation to be. Let me see. Russia bombs infected cities? Wow. That is crazy. Crazy to think that Russia would attack its own people. Wow. Russia's slowly getting infected there. Whoa. Whoa. Russia's turning all them little red blips. So is China. 75% done of the cure. That's all I can do. I mean, slow down the so slow down the medicine so it's not as effective. Whoa, Russia is falling quickly. China is, I guess, quickly as well, but not as quickly. It's crazy. Ebola mutation patterns are extraordinary. Scientists are struggling to understand extraordinary mutation patterns of Ebola. Researchers say that its setback will damage cure efforts. Yeah, thank goodness it's not like that in the real world, right? I mean, I can speak and say all kinds of stuff, but you never really know. Okay.
Back kid.
Tumors, I mean, it's mutating, it's a virus. Can develop certain symptoms and, you know, stuff without you even knowing. China. Whoa, Russia is almost gone.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would.
Well, with the whole world quarantined, I mean, the U.S.
Oh, man.
is quarantined, Canada is quarantined, and Greenland are quarantined. Other ways of anybody getting there are it's pretty much closed off. UK, Spain, Germany, Baltic states, Central Europe. Well, Central Europe is, yeah. Mexico's gone. Everybody's dead.
I didn't even say anything.
Wow. I guess through the poor countries as well, you know, poor, bad, bad conditions, you know, that can definitely cause all that. Madagascar, Madagascar is completely free as well.
I will.
Australia is completely free.
Yes. You don't even know what you're vomiting.
Okay.
I said I'll hang up until you tell me.
Yeah, that sounds of a dead bird, dead country or dead town or city or.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, it's crazy. The U.S. is okay, Canada is okay, Poland, Sweden,
3,
Ukraine, France,
2,
Spain,
1.
Finland,
Bye. Yeah.
Norway,
Wait. Last chance.
UK.
You gonna tell me or no?
Central France. It's spreading through there.
No.
Well, Germany just got infected. With the last 10% left on the world.
Frank, yes or no?
The cure's almost done in about, 5% more or so.
What if I get 5?
Way over half of the world is dead and gone because of Ebola. Whoa. It has spread to a new country. To Italy, the first person infected in Italy. Cure's 95% complete. Kills a lot faster than what it infects. That's always a good thing for humanity, because if it kills faster than what it can infect, then once the people who carry the virus are dead, that's it. That's the end of that. You know, unfortunately, some lives might need to be sacrificed for the rest of the world to live, but it's a sad truth. Ukraine has been infected. Baltic states, everybody's dead. Central France hasn't fallen, but it's still fighting. The cure for Ebola is complete. Look at the years. 2016. 2016, Ebola to be eradicated. That'll be October 30th, 2016. I mean, according to many people, viruses never, there's no way to cure a virus ever. Like, there's just no cure. But, like, you know, we mentioned, we have to slow down the people who are carriers, isolate them, and unfortunately, once those people, worst case scenario is that they, you know, pass away and there's no infection that spread to someone else. Best case scenario is, of course, they make a full recovery and they might just have some symptoms for the rest of their life. But yeah, that was it. Plague has been eradicated. Ebola has been destroyed by humanity, joining smallpox and rinderpest as diseases that have been successfully eradicated. So as you guys might know, smallpox and rinderpest are basically non-existent at this point. slow demise of the world. Well, that was my simulation of the Ebola virus spreading, starting West Africa and Guinea, where it started out. As you can see, the U.S. was not even touched. So I guess, for those who are scared that even as a bad of a virus, even if it does kill that many millions and billions of people, the U.S. is okay. But definitely we don't want it to get to that point. But man, it's a scary thought. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. I know it was a crazy video. It kind of, to some people, it might be offensive. I don't know. I understand. I mean, crazy stuff. But if let me know what you think. If you think it was messed up, if I should, what do you? How do you feel about Ebola? Follow me everywhere. I'm RPG Fan 2005 everywhere. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Xbox Live, everywhere. You want to send me a message, want to send me a comment, let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is RPG Fan, and actually I should be live streaming here shortly a Halloween special that I think you guys are going to have fun with. So thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.